20-year-old Andrei Casenka had plans to become a journalist. He says he was among the best students at his university in St. Petersburg until a year ago. He earned good grades, praise from the teachers, and the respect of his fellow students. That promising career ended abruptly in March of last year when Andrei sided with the lecturer who condemned the war. He also posted anti-war photos on his private Instagram account.
Hello, I'm Andrei Casenka. I was expelled because of my political statements, my online posts, and stories.
One was no to war, others were end the ban on speaking out and stick your bombs where the sun doesn't shine. And suddenly, Andrei says, his academic success was over. The university took every excuse to harass him, and finally they expelled him, even though his grades were good. And to prove it, he shows us his transcript.
I was miserable because they robbed me of my dream. My life seemed over. I felt like screaming. That's how upset I was.
The university administration rejected Andrei's complaint, and they replied to our inquiry with a written statement, saying he'd been exmatriculated because of bad grades, but they refused our request for an interview on camera. Andrei sued the university for a refund of his tuition plus damages. The case went to court. The legal dispute took place in a system where more and more critics of the war are silenced, and more soldiers are being recruited, especially in regions far from Moscow, like here in Novosibirsk. Billboards call on young men to take up arms. Videos on TV and the internet praise the Wagner private army as well as the regular military forces. From now on, university students are to be targeted for recruiting, like at this private vocational school. The authorities suggested to its founder, Sergei Chernyshov, that he post the Defense Ministry's flyers on his school's website.
You'd have to be completely nuts to post recruiting posters like these on a vocational school site. As I see it, it's utter nonsense because people who want to study at technical and vocational colleges are exempted from military service. And now they're the ones who are supposed to give everything up and join the military? What idiots are they appealing to? Besides, it contradicts our values.
Chernyshov refuses to advertise for the military, even though he knows his refusal can have unpleasant consequences. As a critically minded person, he sees no alternative.
You can't act as if nothing were happening all around you. You can't just ignore the fact that tragedies are occurring on both sides of the border, in both Russian and Ukrainian families. People are dying on both sides. The infrastructure and economy are suffering. Just pretending that nothing's going on would be absurd.
Back to Andrei Casenka, the former student from St. Petersburg. His court case took an unexpected turn. The court decided partly in his favor, he says, and he sent us the ruling. The university has to refund the tuition Andrei has already paid and compensate him for damages, the equivalent of over 11,000 euros in all. But he's not optimistic about his plans for a career in journalism.
I can't make any big plans for the future. I don't know what I'll be doing in half a year, 1 year, or in 10 years. What's happening to me is symbolic. Just half a year ago, I thought I'd be finishing university and starting on my professional career. Just like before February 24th last year, people thought they'd be living in peace.
Andrei Casenka has left St. Petersburg, but not Russia, his homeland. He can't imagine taking that step, no matter how uncertain his future there may be.